Hey, good morning. I am John. Today is Thursday, April 6th, 2023. Welcome to the latest entry into my daily vlogs. Ever since I was laid off back in late 2022, last year, rather than go right back in the workforce, I decided to try to see if I could turn my hobby of content creation into a full-time gig, and this vlog kind of documents that. And also doing this each morning helps me get up and, turn the camera on and get going every day. All right, so that was for everybody who's seeing me for the first time. Welcome back, everybody who's been here all along. So today is kind of a being a grown-up day and doing a lot of like maintenance stuff I need to do. But I have some solid tasks for today as well, specifically for content creation. But let's start with yesterday. I decided I had lots of things I wanted to do yesterday, and I decided I did want to do the follow-up video. I'll link that up in the corner. Effectively, I did a video on Monday that I released Tuesday that was all about like a long-lost Atari game that was discovered. I mean, long-lost like from 1977, like the origins. It was very fascinating to me, but it had some glitches because it was a prototype. And the follow-up, the update that I wanted to do was that it was updated. Like somebody took that and fixed it, like made it not a prototype, like fully playable and enjoyable for the long term, which I thought was super important. Although I wasn't sure how well it would do. And I'll tell you, it was a disappointing launch when I released that video, the follow-up video yesterday. The initial one is still going strong. I think it's got over, I don't know, I haven't looked in a while, 5,000 views or so, which is great. The follow-up started weak, but it's picked up somewhat. It's already got over 1,500 views, which is now on the low side. It's funny how, perspective changes. A 1,500 view video. If I got 1,500 views in a week, I would be excited. And now it's 15 hours later, and I'm like, boo-hoo, woe is me. But so it did fine. I was talking a little bit with MC Murr about it and how we share stats back and forth all the time. And I said, oh, this is a failure. And he's like, just in comparison to the ones that are doing so well, yes, but remember how good that is for you, because you don't have any videos that are underperforming. So when one is kind of like moderate, it feels like an underperformer, which was a good wake-up call. So MC Murr is a great sounding board for that. Thank you for that wisdom that you shared with me. And it picked up, by the way. It continued to do better throughout the day. I also wanted to spend some time making some short videos out of the podcast, which I did one and have that one ready. But more importantly, I'll talk about in a second what I'm going to do today, but something really weird has been happening lately. So in the middle of yesterday and today, I'll mention stat-wise, we're still humming around that roughly 9,000 to 10,000 views a day, which is double or triple ish of what we were doing before the spike of last month. So that's really good. And we hit overnight, as I hoped and suspected, we hit the next 100 milestone. We're at 22,200. So 22.2, 22.2. Turning that into where you say something so many times it's not a word anymore. 22,200 subscribers now, just over it. So it'll be a couple days before we reach the next one, I suspect, unless something crazy happens, which sometimes does. Today I have a lot of things I need to get done. I need to get a haircut pretty badly. My hair is just such a mop sometimes. I need to get a haircut pretty badly. I need to run an errand for my financial planner across town. I need to get that knocked out. I need to work on the next long-form video, which I'm targeting to release on Saturday, which I've begun to do the no shooting for, but I've done research and photography and thumbnailing and planning for. And something weird has happened, and I've just been kind of low-key ignoring it because I'm like, nah, it'll go away, but it hasn't. A couple of short videos that I have done. I mentioned some weeks ago that I did a short video about the secret hiding place in Pac-Man, and it did really well on, I think it was TikTok or Instagram, one of those places. But quietly, that same Pac-Man one, the short video, the little 60-second vertical thing, has been creeping up the charts of recently, high-performing videos on YouTube. But more importantly, another kind of like classic arcade game tip about Donkey Kong, it's a silly little just scoring hack is all it is, has been quietly creeping its way up and has been for the last several days now at the top of my most viewed videos. Now, most of my short videos get around 1,000 to 2,000 views on YouTube, and this thing is up over 25,000 views. So short videos are great. Short videos promoting our podcast are great, but it seems that there's a particular taste for how I'm doing short videos about classic arcade games, in particular, little secrets about them. You know, and that's what those 60-second videos I think can do really well, is if you have a small nugget to talk about, you can cram it in that 60 seconds without feeling rushed. And the Donkey Kong one, it's a goofy little video that just keeps performing. So I've done some recording and writing and voiceover for 2 more of those classic arcade game little shorts, just little trivia nuggets, little things that I'm kind of realizing, here's how people use shorts. They're consuming little interesting facts. So I'm going to try to knock those both out today so that I can release them over the next few days, the weekend, sprinkled in throughout the podcast advertising segments that I'm doing, because that one has gotten so many subscribers and stuff that it just makes sense to try to parlay that into do some more, because that's more people that wouldn't be exposed to our stuff otherwise. And that's how the game is played. So, and then finally today, I'm going to see the Mario movie. We have like a matinee. I know it's going to be full of kids, but you're going to see the Mario movie. Why not see it in a room full of kids, But it's interesting. Like, because of my age, I wasn't like a super duper Nintendo fan. I wasn't into Super Mario Brothers. That was really like the generation right behind me. I was in college with computers, by the time the NES, or I guess high school, by the time the NES came out. But I mean, Donkey Kong is in it, so. And Jack Black is Bowser and stuff. I can't not see it. I really am looking forward to it. Just because, like, I've seen mixed reviews, but it kind of doesn't even matter what the reviews are, really. It just looks like a fun movie to see, I think. And I'm going to resist buying the popcorn tin from the POW block, the question mark block, because I did spend too much money on the silly Dungeons and Dragons die thing. Did you see that? Look, hold on. It's right here. This thing, right? It's ridiculous. It's a 20-sided die that was a popcorn tub that opens to put popcorn in it, but it kind of doesn't, because anyway, I'm not going to buy the Mario POW block because I have that already. Anyway, and also, by the way, today is new podcast day, so a brand new episode dropped. The one we edited on Tuesday is out today. So if you listen to the show, it's out and available. If you don't, give it a try. You might like it. All right, time to get busy with all the junk I got to get done today. A lot of stuff to sprinkle in there. I'll probably work into the evening to offset the afternoon movie, but I'm good with that. I'm fine. Take a break midday and go have a little fun with the family. Going with my wife and my daughter. So that's haven't done that. Haven't got a family movie in a long time, so it should be cool. All right, hey, thanks for stopping. That's a very random vlog today, I know, but there's a lot of little details. Thanks for stopping in today to check out the vlog. I appreciate that. If you're here every day, I know who you are. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, have a good Thursday. Do something good for yourself if you can, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.